Welcome everyone to our next session, Movers, Shakers, and Makers. The startups in this session range from transportation and logistics, materials, retail, manufacturing, consumer products, arts and fashion, food, beverage and restaurants, entertainment and media, agriculture, aerospace, and travel and tourism. These 37 startups are revolutionizing in areas that range from machine learning to end distracted driving to novel approaches in the food industry, consumer goods, and agricultural sustainability. You can connect with any or all of these founders once we share their contact information after their pitches. It will also be available in the Airtable linked in the description below this video. You can rate each pitch on a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the highest. These scores will be tallied to select our top 5 finalists for our $25,000 Community Choice Award, which will be announced at the MassChallenge Awards in February. For immediate questions, use the chat function on the right-hand side of your screen or contact our help desk at earlystage@masschallenge.org. All right, let's get things moving.
Bugmars is changing how we feed our livestock using insects and AI. Insects can replace the soy, corn, grain, and fish meal that we're currently feeding our livestock. The animals prefer it, and if we use those crops for human food, we could actually meet the demand for 10 billion people in 2050. The best part of my experience with MassChallenge so far has been working with my mentors. They've really helped me prepare for my pilot kit, which just arrived this week, a 20-foot container with cameras and sensors that will feature our software, helping poultry farmers to develop insects on site to feed to their chickens. Our eventual goal is to move insect farms out of rural areas and into urban ones. We want to see insect farms in smart cities. If you know of a smart city looking for an insect farm, please contact Bugmars.
Fertically, as its name suggests, is a fertilizing clay. We are a one-stop destination for all things clay, and as a company that believes in seeking out the value of the last, lost, and least, we have made it our mission to drive a paradigm shift in both the development of composite materials and inclusive hiring of persons with disabilities. Our company rescues midstream waste materials from food and manufacturing industries, such as coffee grounds, eggshells, and paper waste, and we combine and process such nutrient-rich materials into high-value alternative clay to be applied in the green infrastructure space. Our product gives back to the earth at the end of its life cycle, thereby following the circular economy model. And through MassChallenge, we have been working on fine-tuning our area of focus and working towards a minimum viable product. We love talking to advisors and mentors to get better insight into the operations, manufacturing, and product development side of things, so do reach out if you'd like to have a chat. Have a great day.
Hello everyone. Greenpond Labs is an agri-tech startup focused on developing solutions to minimize food wastage and food losses. We have developed a biotechnology-based small sachets to extend the shelf life of fruits and vegetables during transport and storage at ambient conditions. Imagine enjoying an avocado which looks like this and never like this. We were able to use our product to extend the shelf life of avocados for 10 days at ambient temperatures. In the last couple of months, our team has grown from a 5-people team to 15-people team, and we've launched about 3 products commercially and developed about 10 products in R&D phase. The opportunity from MassChallenge has been a huge learning for us. Last couple of months, we were able to access a lot of mentors and talk with other entrepreneurs and learn what's the best case scenarios. And I want to end this session by saying that we strongly believe food waste is a preventable problem, and we're working towards that. Join us and support us to solve this problem. Thank you so much.
Heart disease is the leading cause of death in the United States. Sharks are responsible for an average of 10 fatalities per year worldwide. compared to 8 deaths every day in the United States from people texting while driving. Regardless, when you sit on the couch, you're more afraid of shark than a greasy pizza. That's why we developed technology production of the highest quality of isolate of oat beta-glucan. 11 years of development of our business have taught us that market changes are challenges that require large investment. That's why we decided to implement 2 high-margin products in the first line: clean label ice creams and gastric ulcer treatment for horses. In 4 years, we'll have earned financial resources that will save us hundreds of thousands of years each year. So, do you want to join us?
MassChallenge is growing the next generation of great tasting sustainable protein based on mushroom mycelium as an ingredient for food companies. Meat alternatives are not growing fast enough, and I hope I'm not surprising you, but we are not going to be vegan, at least not the most of us. This is why we focus mainly on hybrid blended meat products. 50% animal meat, 50% MassChallenge ingredients in burgers, chicken nuggets, and more. Our mission is to cut by half the meat consumption within the meat products by providing a novel ingredient that will boost the taste and the nutritional values first and foremost for you, the consumer, while cutting the costs and the footprint on the planet dramatically. During the MassChallenge program, we already built a small pilot facility and started cooperating with food companies. Thanks to the great mentors from the US, we have a go-to-market plan, and now we are raising our seed round to scale up and commercialization. I encourage you to join us in our 50-cut revolution and contact me. Thank you.
Nursery provides advanced aquaponic farming solutions to smallholder farmers all across Africa to significantly increase economic growth while being sustainable. Over the past few months, we have built and launched our MVP aquaponic starter kit, delivering 3,000% more fish and 700% more crops in our base location of Rwanda, and are now selling nutritious produce to the local market. MassChallenge has given us great access to content and mentors that have continued to expand our thinking. The best example of this is that through the program, we applied for the International Space Station National Laboratory Competition to test fish and crops in space. Northray are providing high yield, profitable farming solutions in a comprehensive business model to a largely untapped market, i.e. the 50 million smallholder farmers across Africa. If you're interested in partnering with us to support our scale-up plans, then we look forward to speaking to you. Take care.
My name is Robert and I'm the COO of AC Bio. We understand the problem of sending waste to landfill, high disposal costs, high land usage and environmental pollution. But we have found a way to upcycle this ash into Circulite. Circulite doesn't pollute the environment, no, it cleans it. We can use it in products such as carbon capture, self-cooling concrete, to clean soil, water and air, to make COVID-19 masks, and finally, even to clean up oil spills. This finally allows plant owners to lower their carbon footprint, costs, and create a circular economy.
Morning everyone, I am Ravi Adpulwar, co-founder and CEO of Avisa Myco. At Avisa Myco, we have developed a precision fermentation based technology to produce melanin. Melanin is this pigment in our skin and hair which gives its color and protects us from ultraviolet radiation. Melanin is evolution's answer to radiation. Melanin is a multifunctional supermaterial, but currently it is not used in any industrial application. The reason is melanin currently is very costly at $400 per gram, that is 8 times costlier than gold. With our process, we can produce melanin at 4,000 times cheaper, that is 10 cents per gram. And this opens up many new use cases which were earlier commercially not viable. As our first beachhead market, we are targeting use of melanin in sunscreens. We want to replace the current chemical UV blockers and nanominerals in sunscreen with melanin. The current chemical UV blockers like avobenzone, OMC, homosalate, nanotitanium dioxide, nanozinc oxide are toxic. They are toxic to the coral reefs and toxic to the humans and toxic to the human health. Cosmetic industry is looking for a reef safe, environmental friendly, biodegradable, non-toxic UV and effective UV blocking solution. And melanin fits this bag perfectly. We are currently in the process of making a POC of sunscreen using only melanin as an active ingredient. And this POC is completed. POC of SPF 30 is completed. As a next step, we want to apply for regulatory approvals and launch this product in the market. And for that purpose, we are opening up a $3 million seed round. Apart from sunscreen, in the next stage, we also would like to take up other use cases of melanin, like hair dye, cathode for sodium ion and magnesium ion batteries, melanin as a dye in textiles, and many other use cases. Thank you.
What if I told you that I can turn this lemon here into something like this? Or even something like this? Well, at Make Grow Lab, that's exactly what we do. You see, we dedicate our time to turning food waste into home compostable, plastic-free materials for the packaging and textile industry. If you're interested to learn more, please feel free to check out our profile. Thank you.
At Phaseshift Technologies, we accelerate the development of new metals using AI and chemistry simulations. We need new metals or alloys for a variety of different reasons, whether if it is to improve performance and efficiency of existing products, to build more resilient supply chains, to enable new manufacturing methods, or to enable new technologies altogether for the clean energy transition. But the process of new materials development is very time-consuming and resource-intensive. This is primarily because it's a trial and error process. Phaseshift is changing that through its rapid materials discovery platform, which allows up to 10x acceleration and up to 75% cost reduction in the process of materials development. And Phaseshift believes in providing the materials to the industry rather than just providing the technology to develop those materials. So Phaseshift has developed new materials in the space of aerospace, such as gas turbine applications, biomedical implants, and consumer use cases. And we're working on some very exciting use cases, such as more efficient EV motors, metal 3D printing, and hydrogen production with a lower energy cost. So if you'd like to learn more about how Phaseshift is doing all of this and our plans for future, please come talk to us. Cheers.
Hi, my name is Jonathan Katz, the creator and founder of Blendy. These last few months being part of MassChallenge have been amazing. We've talked to so many mentors, and that's been the best part of the MassChallenge community. We've also talked to many of you founders, and those conversations have led us to where we are now. We've taken Blendy, which focuses on portable blending, and we've created now a healthy lifestyle brand centered around the kitchen category and centered around saving people time. We aim to be a kitchen category and product company that is specifically for helping you be living your life more convenient and saving time. And we're doing that with our whole suite of products. Blendy has been amazing thus far, but to get to the next step, we need to make this product company and really expand, especially in our wholesale, which is something that if you want to talk to me about, feel free to do so. Our wholesale has been amazing and over 80% of our revenue. So if you'd like to reach out and talk with me, as I've talked with many of you, please do so. And thank you so much for letting me be part of MassChallenge. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Daria Blau and we're Deep Blue Composites. We're developing a fully composite deep sea pressure housing for use in unmanned undersea vehicles, also known as UUVs. Our housing will be a direct replacement to the titanium housings commonly used, providing huge weight savings and increasing the capabilities and mission duration of these vehicles. Our goal is to make our housings as economical as possible. We're adapting conventional composite manufacturing methods to increase efficiency and scalability, as well as utilizing novel materials, including fully recycled fibers, in order to decrease both our material and manufacturing costs. Providing a commercially available composite option simplifies the supply chain for larger UV developers, and it also makes composite solutions available to smaller developers where the R&D is out of their scope. We believe you can only be as innovative as the materials you are using. And if we want to continue to drive the development of undersea vehicle technology forward, we need to make the integration of advanced materials more accessible to developers, both large and small.
Bemi is the first company utilizing messenger RNA for cosmetic applications by rejuvenating an individual's aged human skin cells into younger cells. Our patented rejuvenation process involves treating each person's biopsied cells using messenger RNA to significantly increase the concentration of growth factors as compared to their normal cells. And so for our first product, we have actually created a personalized skin cream using each individual's own highly concentrated growth factor complex. And we are currently generating revenue through a soft launch of our first product offering within our current network of clinics. And we've also begun research and development of a vaginal application treating the symptoms of estrogen deficiencies.
Chemicals on the surfaces we touch, home air quality worse than the outdoors, harmful ingredients, polluted streams and rivers, overflowing landfills. This is the untold story of the cleaning industry as we know it, and behind the cleaning products in many homes, maybe even yours. We've been lulled into a false sense of safety by thinking that conventional cleaning products are protecting us, when it's actually the opposite. These chemicals are being absorbed through our skin and lungs, and over time they wreak havoc on our health. At Hive, we're cleaning up our cleaning routines by using probiotics to eliminate the harmful bacteria and to protect our homes. Nasty chemicals are not needed. Hive's beneficial bacteria provide a real protective shield against harmful bacteria for you, your family, and your home for up to 5 days. That's the magic behind Hive. Cleaning our homes can be done without jeopardizing our health or destroying our planet. Together, we can make a difference. Connect with me to learn more. I'm Shreya Patel, the founder of Hive. My pronouns are she, her.
Hi, my name is Janelle Darden, and I am the owner, creator, and CEO of Moisture Love, a beauty brand that's on a mission to help 1 million women confidently embrace their curls. We have products that help women have moisture that lasts for 3 or more days that simply reactivates with a steamy shower. As a Georgia Tech industrial and systems engineer, I created my own proprietary hydrolytic technology, which infuses moisture deep down in the hair so that it can last longer. Now we're in the process of building what we call Curl Tech, It's a platform that will help women know how to take their products along with their particular hair textures and give them step-by-step instructions to be able to reach their goals. We've been featured in Beauty Independent, Essence, and Forbes Vetted, just to name a few, and we are on track to exceed our goals this year and launch our app early in 2023. Thank you so much for your time. Visit us at moisturelove.com and at moisturelove on all social media.
Hello, I'm Kevin McMahon, founder of Radian BikeCube and a member of the MassChallenge 2022 cohort. BikeCube is an innovative new cycling safety device that can save lives. How many people do you know that have been cycling and almost hit by a car, or worse, actually hit or seriously injured? BikeCube utilizes a patent-pending technology called prismatic optimization that increases your visibility on a bike to the car's collision avoidance system, bypassing drivers who are often distracted, disengaged, or actually even hostile to cyclists. BikeCube operates to alert vehicles of the cyclist's presence and warn the driver or activate the emergency braking system in the car to avoid crashes with cyclists. We have completed all design and preliminary validation testing. Here is the BikeCube. It's hardware, not a vaporware. We are ready to complete final system testing, develop molding and tooling, and then go to market. We are looking to raise up to $500,000 in our pre-seed round. Please contact me at MassChallenge at the directory for additional information. Thank you for your time, and please be safe out there when you bike.
We have just heard from half of our founders, and I hope you're feeling as inspired as I am. This is a great time to drop your favorite in the chat or score the startups you've seen so far. Pause the video, grab a snack, stretch your legs, and check the Airtable to schedule some times with our founders. Or if you're ready, let's keep going.
The Farmer Foodie makes and sells cashew-based cheese alternatives. In the United States, the plant-based cheese industry has increased by 42% from $190 million in 2019 to $270 million in 2020. The global rise of lactose intolerance has contributed to this increase in consumer demand. Yet consumers are still dissatisfied with existing products, claiming that they're unhealthy, flavorless, and made with preservatives. Since May, we've been piloting our first product launch, Everything Cheese. It's a delicious cashew-based Parmesan alternative that's made with 7 simple ingredients. It's also a multi-use product that you can hydrate with boiling water and blend into a creamy queso, ricotta, or mac and cheese sauce in 30 seconds. We've received a lot of positive feedback to date, and we've decided to pivot to a 4-product line. We're launching on Amazon in the coming months and rebranding. We're launching 2 SKUs, Parmesan and queso. Vote for the Farmer Foodie and help us get all of our SKUs, including ricotta and mac and cheese, to consumers across the US. Thank you.
Hi, this is Akash.
And I'm Damien.
And we're the founders of High Time Foods. This is my second startup, and my first company was a chain of cloud kitchens, which I was able to successfully scale and exit. I came to Boston 2 years ago to pursue my MBA, and that's where I met Damien.
Yeah, and I kicked off my career at one of the largest food import companies as a product manager. After that, I joined the Swiss consulate as a trade commissioner, and as a food accelerator mentor, I helped more than 20 food companies scale up in the US. Now, Akash and I, we're trying to move towards a more plant-based diet, like most other millennials and Gen Z. But every time we eat out with our friends, we get really tired of eating the same salad or the same Impossible Burger.
Yeah, and that's when we started working with chefs and with food scientists to develop our first product, which works exactly like minced chicken and can be used across any cuisine. With our product, make any dish plant-based.
Enjoy your meal.
My name is Rachel, and I founded Rooted Living when I was 19 years old because I was tired of making sacrifices every time I snacked, which as a competitive athlete was a lot. Either my snacks were filled with ingredients I couldn't even pronounce, or they came wrapped in single-use plastic, a leading global pollutant. While industries all around me were making more sustainable strides, I was shocked by the lack of attention to sustainability in the snack industry. There was a gap for truly healthy snacks that didn't contribute to mass plastic waste, which is why I founded Rooted Living, an eco-friendly plant-based snack company that produces snacks without any refined ingredients, wrapped in bio-based packaging that breaks down in just 2 months when composted. We are on a mission to redefine the wasteful snack industry, so I hope you will join us and snack with an impact.
Shiki Wrap is on a mission to change gift giving for good with reusable gift wrap made from sustainable materials. How big of a problem is paper gift wrap? The paper industry is the world's 5th largest consumer of energy, and 20% of industrial logging goes into single-use wrapping paper. Americans alone spend over $15 billion each year on 4.6 million pounds of wrapping paper and accessories, requiring over 27 million gallons of water to produce. If just 10% of US consumers were to switch to reusable gift wrap, we'd eliminate over 730,000 kilograms of carbon emissions annually. Our products are simple: vibrant reversible wraps printed on soft, stretchy fabric derived from recycled plastic that are tied around the gift in the Japanese tradition of furoshiki, and organic cotton reusable gift bags. But the potential impact is huge. We're building a community of paying customers, advisors, and partners as we raise our seed round and invite you to join our movement to make every present perfect.
Hello, I am Angela Maria Fonseca, co-founder and CEO of Creditec. Creditec is a Colombian fintech company that began operations in May 2021. It was born to give non-bank people the possibility to buy a new smartphone from conveniently located retailers and apply for a loan with Creditec in less than 10 minutes. Fast, safe, and simple way to be included in digital financial services. As of today, Creditec has disbursed 18,000 loans and has presence in more than 300 cell phone retailers. The size of the cell phone market is 1 million units sold per month, and we have plenty of room to grow in this segment, but we are testing other electronics and appliances to increase our portfolio of services. Our goal is to reach 30,000 loans disbursed by the end of this fiscal year and double the size in 2023. To achieve this goal, we are raising 1 million in equity or debt.
For a business with an online storefront that relies on visitor conversion to generate revenue, stockouts result in an 80% bounce rate and nearly 100% reduction in revenue until stock is recovered. Pre-pandemic, 8 to 15% of items offered online were out of stock at any time. And in a direct-to-consumer market that reported sales of over $125 billion in the US in 2021, that represents a significant amount of lost revenue. Lootlist is here to connect brands and buyers with each other by providing a transparent backorder as a service. We're building a two-sided platform for brands with customer-facing storefronts that will allow them to open a live queue and enable passionate consumers to get in line to secure goods. The impact of the business will come in the form of increased revenue during supply chain disruption and better customer service in the face of inventory constraint. Improved customer interaction will increase retention and loyalty by empowering consumers to address their needs in a straightforward way. Loot List will be the preferred customer-facing solution for stockouts.
Nula makes childcare management easy and stress-free. Nula is an all-in-one mobile app designed for parents and sitters to bring trust, transparency, and joy to childcare management. Nula connects parents and sitters with a simple interface. Features such as task management, photo sharing and chat, secure payment, and live location tracking make Nula versatile and revolutionary, and its design makes it easy to use. Nula is changing a game that has long been ready for change. While current babysitting apps are grounded in matchmaking services between parents and sitters, they do not address the ongoing relationship between the parents and sitters. Nula's mission is to serve as the daily conduit of this key relationship. However, Nula is greater than the sum of its parts. It has the power to bring confidence, trust, and peace of mind to countless households in the US and beyond.
Hi, my name is Kevin Wong, and I'm co-founder and CEO of Raid the Room, where we help remote and hybrid teams game together to work better. Working remotely can be extremely isolating because serendipitous social interactions are rare. That's why we've created browser-based mini games and metaverse experiences that include escape rooms, scavenger hunts, racetracks, and much, much more. We believe in leveraging the power of play to build a rapport, strengthen communities, and promote a connected culture. We are a profitable and fully bootstrapped startup that has not yet sought out any outside investment. To date, we've generated over $1.2 million in revenue from over 185 corporate clients. We will continue our mission to improve corporate communities and culture one game at a time, and we look forward to seeing you around MassChallenge. Thank you so much.
Have you ever wondered why some people recover from drug and alcohol addiction and others do not? Currently, 23 million people are struggling with substance use disorder, and only 11% of them will get the help they need. We know that addiction affects the brain by inhibiting the ability to think rationally or advocate for yourself, which means the majority of family members and often medical providers are in the dark with how to help. That's why we built Tipping Point Recovery. This family recovery accelerator is a promising solution. We are leveraging and empowering families to know exactly what to do and what not to do to help their loved one find recovery. We've supported over 300 families with 100% satisfaction. Tipping Point's model is getting the attention of emergency room doctors, insurance companies, and treatment providers because we engage over 98%. The tipping point begins at home.
Eon is the frictionless vehicle sharing protocol of the 21st century. We're building a future where car rental fleets from 1 to 1 million cars can be managed without any humans at all. The result is truly passive income for vehicle owners and a rental experience for guests that is instant, consistent, and personal. Our software-only solution brings down the workload for owners from an average of over an hour per trip to literally nothing. And at the same time, our tech completely overhauls the renter's experience, from internet-agnostic proximity unlocking to preferences like seat settings, climate control, even Spotify sessions, syncing across any car that you book, be it from an international airport lot or from your neighbor across the street. With Eon, the rental car becomes your personal car, anywhere that you travel. So right now, we're in a closed beta. But through MassChallenge, we've actually tripled the size of our digital fleet and now operate in 10 states across the US. By solving the sharing problem, we've got our sights on redefining the economics of cars altogether. We're very excited to be a part of this program, and we're looking forward to connecting with you.
At PathZero.ai, we're on a mission to end distracted driving and make the world's roads safer and more equitable. Distracted driving, people using their phones while they're driving, is the #1 problem in transportation safety. Distracted driving is the new drunk driving. Most states have distracted driving laws, but they're extremely difficult to enforce, and that's where we come in. At Path Zero, we've built a smart camera with state-of-the-art machine learning. Positioned at the roadside or on an overpass, it can scan passing traffic at highway speeds and identify distracted drivers. It's like a police radar gun for distracted driving. We've completed an MVP and done extensive customer discovery interviews to very positive feedback. If you're passionate about our mission of saving lives and making the world's roads safer, get in touch.
I'm Shayna Penna, founder of PingTracks. We use AI and encryption to make sure that the medical products imported are the medical products received. Each year, the U.S. imports billions of dollars worth of medical supplies, but our U.S. Customs and Border only has the ability to physically inspect 1%. This leads to a thriving marketplace for fake and falsified documentation, a significant risk to the national security of our entire healthcare ecosystem. At MassChallenge, we worked with partners, mentors, and participants to improve our product. This helped us have a stronger go-to-market strategy and MVP. As a business owner, PingTracks protects me from the financial consequences of a bad import. As someone with compromised health, strengthening the U.S.'s medical supply chain protects the health and safety of our most vulnerable.
Hello everyone, this is Nishant and I'm the founder and CEO of Eurius. The world is entering in this new age of robotics. They're being deployed in logistics, agriculture, surveys, and whatnot. But the major problem with the current operations are that they still require humans for about 70% of their backend work. And this is exactly where Eurius comes in. We are bringing fleet management, operation optimization, and process automation together to take care of the undifferentiated backend heavy lifting. We have already proved our technology by conducting South Asia's first live commercial drone delivery operation by delivering COVID vaccines to patients, whereas has the opportunity to manage hundreds of such drones in different industries with existing clients in pipeline. Our subscription starts up on $99 and goes up to $266 per drone per month, whereas aims to create an internet of robotic systems for enterprises. We're looking to raise a $2 million seed round and definitely open for paid pilot opportunities and collaborations. Join us in democratizing robotic operations for all.
Hey everyone, my name is Martin. I am a biotech engineer, and at BioFluff, we are developing the first 100% plant-based fur. Sounds crazy, but it works. What you can see here on my shoulder is such an example of a completely plant-based fur. Fiber-based, and in combination with our special augmentation process, we're able to create fibers that are soft, durable, and can hold up to washing, such as wear and tear testing. So that's interesting because many European luxury fashion brands have recently dropped fur from their collection, finally, and are now looking for a replacement. Currently, there is only synthetic or plastic fur on the market, both of which are completely based on fossil fuels. So this would be an alternative, a material that is completely plant-derived, biodegradable, and still soft and fluffy. BioFluff.
Hi, I'm Luis Zarate, co-founder of Imago Aerospace. At Imago, we use unmanned aircraft to deliver critical goods to rural Mexico. In Mexico, flooded roads, lack of infrastructure, and dangerous zones make rural logistics hard. And we are Mexicans ourselves, so we understand these problems best. Using UAVs, we want to be the go-to partner for rural logistics. Our planes are safer, faster, and more efficient than any ground transport. Right now, we are focused on health. Just in Mexico, there are nearly 5,000 hospitals. However, shortages in these hospitals are common, and even for basic medicines, families have to travel hours to large cities. With our UAV, this is a problem of the past. Our UAV flies like a plane, but lands vertically, just like a helicopter. Its range of 220 miles and payload 45 pounds are unmatched in our sector. First flight is in January. Stay tuned for that. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out.
Thank you for joining Movers, Shakers, and Makers. If you haven't already, input your scores for our Community Choice Award, reach out to the founders, and check the rest of the agenda to hear more from our amazing founders.